Every year I'd been promising myself I'd come back to the old neighborhood, see my friends again, revisit the old hangouts. But days have a habit of spilling over into years, and suddenly it's 10 years. A lot of things can happen in that time. People die, neighborhoods die. My old neighborhood was dying, and I was back for the wake. Charlie DeGuerra and I were kids together, grew up in the same block. Charlie was always talking about getting away from it, like I did. He never made it. I remember he had a happy voice and a bubbling laugh. His voice wasn't happy anymore, and it wasn't laughing. The cutting edge of a switchblade knife sort of that.
Glad you could come, Mike.
Who killed him, Moose?
Oh, I don't know.
You mean to tell me a guy can come up on the street, cut another man down, and nobody sees it?
All I know, we found him laying in front of his tailor shop.
Somebody must have seen us. Somebody must have.
Mike, you've been away from the neighborhood for a long time.
Yeah, not long enough for everybody suddenly to have gone blind and mute.
No, nobody gonna talk. It ain't healthy.
Not even you, huh?
Not even me.
Not even for Charlie.
Can they hurt Charlie anymore? No. I got a wife and kids, huh? Mike, you're still single, remember? Charlie looks nice and peaceful, don't he? Like he was sleeping.
No, he just looks dead, with his throat cut.
The air was heavy with the smell of death. But there was another smell in that room. The smell of fear. Cold, stark, unreasoning fear. I wanted to get a first-hand look at that something or somebody that could inspire that kind of fear. The logical place to start was in the homicide files, so I called on Captain Pat Chambers.
Not much, Pat. Open file, nothing more.
You got any ideas?
Ideas, yeah. Nothing to back them up.
Good. I like ideas, even with nothing to back them up.
Glad you're not the DA.
Mm-hmm. Now, how about those ideas?
Somebody resurrected the old protection racket. Shaking down the merchants once a week. Showing some muscle every now and then to keep them in line.
Now, well, the rest of them might go for that. Charlie wouldn't.
Maybe that's why Charlie got himself dead.
What about the cops on the beat? They know anything about this? They know who's behind it?
How can they? Nobody talks, nobody complains. Their hands are tied.
And Charlie DeGuerra's throat is cut.
You figure to deal yourself in on this, Mike?
Patty was a friend of mine. We grew up in the same block, hitched rides in the same ice wagon. Nobody else will do anything about it. I guess it's up to me.
You saw them, you talked to them, what'd you get?
Nothing.
And they've known you all your life. How much do you think we can get out of them?
Oh, I'll get something. Don't worry.
Look, Mike, this is a police matter. We're doing everything we can.
I can do more. I don't have to worry about a set of rules. I got nothing to worry about. I got nothing to lose. All I got to worry about is getting that killer right in front of me.
What makes you think you got nothing to lose?
What?
Your life.
Come on, Dad.
Wait a minute, Mike. I'm not finished yet. The guy who did this cutting plays rough and he plays for keeps. Stay out of it.
Don't worry about me, Pat. I'll take my chances.
That's just it. I know what kind of chances you take when you get this hot. Look, Mike, you've known me for a long time. You know that I want to get the killer just as bad as you do. But it's got to be my way.
Your way's too slow, Pat. Look, some scummy hood killed my friend. I'm not going to let you drag it out through a lot of red tape. Maybe have some shyster liar get him off because he knows the right words. Look, he killed my friend, Pat. I want him and I'm going to get him.
It all figured, huh?
Yeah, right down to pleading self-defense.
You won't get very far.
Oh, come on, Pat. You know me better than that, yeah?
Yeah.
How's the wife?
Fine.
Yeah, see you around, huh?
Mike, take care of yourself.
Yeah. Physically, the old neighborhood hadn't changed much. Peddlers with their push carts and kids. The kids had different faces, but they played the same games, made the same noises. And a strong wind just blew them from gutter to gutter. One thing was different. Everybody was scared stiff. Nobody had seen anything, nobody had heard anything, nobody knew anything. Somebody had done a good job on these people, and I came up with a big fat 0. Hey, Pop.
Hi.
Well, honey, if you're Pop O'Donnell, you sure changed, and for the better, I'd say.
You haven't changed much. You're Mike Hammer, and I'm Kid O'Donnell.
Katie? Little Katie?
Well, I guess I've been away longer than I realized. Hello.
Well, welcome home.
Well.
By the way, what brings you back here?
Charlie DeGuerra.
Oh.
I want the man who killed him, Katie.
No, Mike, Charlie's dead. You wouldn't want a lot of innocent people to suffer.
Innocent people. What about the guilty ones?
Wouldn't do them any good.
Say, Katie, you think you can still make a soda as good as Pop used to?
I'm pretty good.
Good. I'll make it easy for you. How about a 3 cents plain?
All right. Only they're 8 cents now.
Cost of living. By the way, where is Pop?
Look, Mike, I don't want you to talk to Pop. He's too old. He can't get involved in this. He'd only get hurt.
Does he know what's behind this? Do you?
I can't help you, Mike.
Can't or won't?
Have it any way you like.
I don't like it anyway.
Look, Katie, Charlie was a friend of mine. We grew up together. You've known him all your life.
Well, I'm thinking about somebody I've known just a little longer, Mike. Pop. I wouldn't like to see the same thing happen to him.
Nothing's gonna happen to Pop, honey. I guarantee it.
Get rid of your friend, baby. I got a message for you.
Mike, please.
Come back a little later, Buster. We're busy right now.
Outside. Maybe you'd rather go feet first, sucker.
You'll get your neck broken, not your arm.
What's all the shooting?
Fight him, sir, fight him. He busted my arm.
Shut up and let's get out of here. The cops will be coming. Remember, the cops hear anything and we'll be coming back, sister. And you, pal, we'll be looking you up.
Mike, don't! Please don't, Mike. Let him go.
What do you
Let him
mean,
go,
let
Mike.
him go?
Don't make any more trouble.
Me make trouble?
You don't know what you started.
Honey, anything I start, I'll finish.
All right. Here, my card, just in case they want to know where to get in touch. Tell Pop to send me a bill for the damage, huh? There are 2 good reasons for feeling good after roughing up a character like the one in Pop's store. First, it helps let off steam against these ignorant knuckleheads who rule with fear and come equipped with hearts like a garbage can. Second, it makes decent people realize that even with their guns and their knives, these characters have bones that can be broken and blood that can be spilled. Sometimes it helps to loosen tongues. Yeah, Hammer.
I'm a friend of Charlie DeGuerra's. I want to talk to you.
What about?
I want to hire you to find the man who killed him.
Why?
Charlie and I were engaged.
How soon can you get up here?
I can't be seen going to your office. You've got to meet me. They'd kill me if they knew I tried to contact you.
Right, where can I meet you?
I'll pick you up. Be on the corner of 49th and 10th Avenue in half an hour.
Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. How do I know you?
You won't. I'll know you.
the matter?
Just checking to see if we're being followed.
We're not. I've been very careful.
Good. What do I call you?
Eve?
Wish mine were Adam. Well, looks like Charlie did better for himself than any of us figured he would.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, who'd figure that Charlie'd get himself engaged to a real high-class doll like you? Where are we going?
I know a place where we can talk. Nobody will disturb us.
Suppose we go someplace that I know.
Don't you trust me?
Should I?
Why would I hire you to find out who killed Charlie if I wasn't on the level?
Well, you haven't
I haven't what?
hired me yet. We haven't discussed the fee.
I thought you were a friend of Charlie's.
Oh, I was. But, you know, business is business, honey.
What do you want?
Well, make me an offer, huh?
Anything you want.
You got yourself a deal, baby.
Just get the killer.
I'll do that, too. Now, just pull the car over there and stop.
But why?
Well, don't worry about it. It's nice and private. We can have a cozy little talk. See what I tell you, nice and private. Nobody to disturb us.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Now, suppose you drive and we'll do it my way.
Oh, honey.
Like driving down to 21st Street and meet with the boys.
Sorry, honey, but I don't like reception committees. Besides, I don't think that thing's gonna work without these.
How did you get those?
Well, I was buying your figure until I discovered it had one bulge too many. Well, it was loaded.
Why, you lie!
Just a minute, honey. Just a minute, gently. Now, take it easy.
Okay, so you outsmarted us. There'll be another time.
That might not be such a bad idea under the right conditions.
What are you going to do?
Well, there was a little matter of a fee that was offered me. I make it my policy to collect my fees in advance.
What do you want?
Some conversation. Where's that kid of yours?
What do you want with Kit?
Well, me and the boys, we don't like the kind of people she's got hanging around this place. We figured to have a little talk with her.
She's not here.
Maybe we ought to leave the message with you.
Why don't you leave it with Mike Hammer? He did that to you, not us.
Because he won't be around long enough to memorize it, Pop. We sent a friend to pick him up. He's going out of this world tonight.
Why, you murdering...
You want to be careful with that kind of language, Pop. Lou and me, we're sensitive.
I should have known better. I shouldn't have kept my mouth shut. I should have stopped it when it was getting started. I should have known better.
You figure you could have done something about it, huh?
I could have gone to the police. Should have gone a long time ago.
Police, he said. That's a dirty word, Pop.
You don't scare me anymore.
You talk too much, Pop.
The protection mob made one bad mistake. They didn't realize that sometimes you can lean so hard on people, they start leaning back. Killing Pop O'Donnell had that effect. The next morning, I had visitors.
All right, so I was wrong, Mike. I know that now. Everybody comes into my barbershop says the same thing. We're ready to do whatever you say.
I don't know. You yourself said that it wouldn't help the dead for the living to get the same treatment.
I was kidding myself. If this goes on any longer, the only lucky one's going to be the dead ones.
What about you, kid?
Pop had to die before I had my eyes opened. I'm with Moose. I'll do anything I can to clean him out.
All right. Now, these two characters, how do they operate?
It's the old protection game, you know. If you pay, they ain't gonna come break your windows. If you pay, they're not gonna throw acid over your clothes.
If you don't, they do.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Charlie DeGuerra. He told them he was through paying, so they went into the store and threw acid over all their clothing.
Charlie flipped, and he threw the little hoodlum out, and right away said he's gonna go to the police.
Who killed him?
Well, I didn't see nothing. Neither did Kit. Anybody else did, they ain't talking.
What about Pop? You have any idea who killed him?
I think it was Lou and Zip. They were the two who were in the store the other day. I saw them running down the street just before I found Pop.
You tell that to the police?
I'm telling it to you.
All right. Now, these two little thugs that I saw are just stooges. Well, you got any idea who the big man behind them might be?
I never even heard of anybody. Did you, Kit?
Just Lou and Zip.
Well, maybe if I can have a little talk with the hired help, they might introduce me to their boss. Now,
The merchants had had a bad shock, and they were mad. Mad enough to show a little backbone. But they were still scared stiff of the mob. The collector from the Protective Association was right on time. From the amount of time he spent in each store, nobody was giving him much of an argument. 2 funerals in 1 week is a pretty strong sales talk. The plan was going on schedule. Moose gave me the signal that he had passed the marked money on to the collector. From here, I had to play it by ear, which can be pretty risky for a guy who can't carry a tune in a bucket.
What is this?
This is it, sucker. You had it. Marked money.
You nuts? What marked money?
The money you've been shaking down the store.
You're off your beat. These people hire me to keep the kids from breaking the windows. Ask them.
Yeah? Where's your big boss?
Who's he?
That help your memory?
Hold it, Lou. I ought to let him give it to you right now.
Pretty old gag for a bright young man like you. Can't you think of anything better?
I can. Turn around nice and slow.
Well. How's your arm?
Broke, like your head's gonna be.
Not here, Lou. We take him with us.
Well, this is your lucky day, mister. That gives you an hour more to live.
Moose, they've got Mike.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
What are we gonna do?
What can we do? Look, Mike can take care of himself.
I'm going after him.
No,
Kid, come back.
Hello? Hello? Yes, I know it is, but this is an emergency. I've got to get a message to Captain Chambers of Homicide. Mike, Hammer, are you guys crazy bringing him here?
What's the difference? He ain't going back.
So what does that mean?
It means he's had it. He stuck his nose in once too often. Anyway, we're just finishing what we should have done last night if you weren't so stupid.
You didn't say you were going to kill him. You said you were going to rough him up. I'm not getting mixed up in any killing.
Shut up. Don't tell us what you'll do or what you won't do. You're in this up to your neck.
What's the matter, Evie? You getting deeper than you intended, huh?
Look, Zip, I don't want any part of this.
Shut up.
Big man. All right, come on. Where's the big man, huh?
You'll be seeing him soon enough.
So you finally decided to go into business for yourself, huh?
I was laying around waiting for somebody to organize. It was a shame to pass it up.
Yeah, sure. It's always nice to have a little extra spending money in your pocket, isn't it?
It's too bad, Mike. You had to stick your nose in. Especially we were such good friends.
So was Charlie DeGarry, you chump.
Business is business. Charlie was starting to add things up. Expect me to let him kick over the whole setup?
How come no one saw you?
You know how these things happen. They're so fast. By the time everybody come running, I was already holding Charlie with his head in my lap. They figured I found him that way. No, just like Charlie. You had to get too smart, huh?
Mike, look out! They've got him in that warehouse, Captain. They'll kill him.
Relax, miss. Mike doesn't kill easy. Check the entrances. Let's go.
Is he dead?
Yeah, very. He's the one who killed Pop O'Donnell, isn't he?
I don't know. I was with you, remember?
Yeah, that's right. Had to be him. Lou couldn't have done it. He had his arm broken. Had to be Zip. You better get out of here.
You mean it?
Yeah, I owe you a break for saving my life just now. Go on, beat it before I change my mind.
Oh, thanks, Mike. And, Mike, I didn't know anything about the killings, honest.
Yeah. Go on, get smart, will you? Change your brand of men.
Better wait here, miss. There's liable to be some shooting. See what I mean about Mike?
Mike, I was so scared when I saw them force you into that car.
They didn't force me, baby. I wanted to meet their boss. They took me too, Amy.
Mike, that's Moose.
That's right, Moose, the entrepreneur. Moose, the chief organizer and bottle washer of the whole kit and caboodle. That's why you couldn't work a stakeout, Pat. He was on the inside informing. He's your killer.
Knowing he killed DeGarry and proving it are two different things. Can you prove it?
I don't have to. You can only burn once.
What does that mean?
There's a dead guy inside named Zip. He's the one who killed Pop, honey.
This way you use your self-defense plea?
No. Moose the barber saved me the trouble. The razor he used on Charlie's inside there, too. All covered with these fingerprints.
Take them downtown and book them.
Oh, Mike.